Hello, folks. I am back, and I'm sitting here just reading my latest edition of Armory Magazine. It's a Springfield Armory publication, and I'm reading about one of my favorite 1911s, the Springfield Armory Operator. But this is not about that. It's actually, I was at work and last week, and a guy approached us at work and said he had the ATF knocking on his door, and he basically complied. He basically talked about that they wanted to see all his suppressors, not his SBRs. They just wanted to see all his suppressors and his paperwork. He went on to say that they were checking serial numbers on his suppressors, looked at his paperwork. They didn't really pay attention to the paperwork too much, just to the serial numbers. So they probably didn't have to look at his tax stamp information. But he presented it and proved that he was legal. And this guy that I'm talking about, he is a veteran. He has served roughly about, I think he said 20 years. I can't remember what branch of the military he said he was in, but he basically said that they came in, they knocked on his door. He was a little bit upset about it, but he said he didn't let that anger go out towards them too much. He said he complied, let them do what they had to do. And then they were gone roughly, he said, anywhere between 15 minutes to a half hour. And it was just interesting how he was explaining this whole situation. He wasn't arrested. There was no violations or anything of that nature. So just think about it, folks. Someone comes over to your home and says, hey, look, I want to see all your suppressors, all your SBRs or your paperwork, and just at random, and just it caught him off guard. He said the ATF agents at the end were kind of like trying to be friendly with him and just let him know that there was no harm, no foul. But I want to know your thoughts on this. Would you feel if the ATF knocked on your door and just said, hey, I want to look at all your suppressors. I want to look at what you have and check on your personal property. So I want to know your opinions about it. And in this case, I'm going to advise, if it does happen to you, especially if it, God forbid, if it happens to me, I am definitely going to comply. I have nothing to hide. And that's what this gentleman said. He had nothing to hide either, but I have nothing to hide. I do everything legal. I do it the right way. So is this an invasion of privacy, do you feel, or a warrantless search, or what? So I want to hear your opinions about this in the comments below. With that said, happy shooting, stay safe, #2A.